or ladies and gentlemen, in a world full of quick messages, short attention spans, and fleeting relationships, or emotional connection is what sets real bonds apart from temporary ones. Or the question isn't, how do I make a woman attached to me fast? It's, how do I create a space where she naturally feels safe, seen, and valued? Being emotionally present is the foundation of any deep emotional connection. It means giving someone your undivided attention, or not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. Many people listen to respond, not to understand, and that's where real connection breaks down. Or when you are emotionally present, you silence distractions, your phone, your thoughts, your ego, and tune into the other person's emotional state. Or this presence communicates respect and care in ways words cannot. It's not about what you say, it's about how you make her feel heard and valued. Or true presence builds emotional safety instantly. Emotional presence requires active listening, the kind of listening that shows through your body language, facial expressions, and tone. When a woman talks about her experiences, she's often sharing parts of herself she doesn't reveal easily. Interrupting, judging, or changing the topic too quickly signals disinterest. Instead, nod, make eye contact, and give thoughtful responses. Show her that her words matter and her emotions are valid. Or emotional listening allows her to feel comfortable being vulnerable around you. Listening with empathy creates a space where connection naturally deepens. Or being emotionally present also means understanding nonverbal communication. Often what's not said carries more meaning than what is. A change in tone, a sigh, or a slight shift in body posture can reveal emotions that words conceal. Paying attention to these signals helps you respond in ways that show genuine care. Or it's not about reading her mind, but about being tuned in enough to notice subtle emotional cues. Emotional intelligence is key to deepening intimacy. Or when you understand her unspoken emotions, you connect on a soul deep level. To be emotionally present, you must also control your own emotional impulses. Or many people listen defensively or reactively, trying to fix problems immediately. But often what she needs isn't a solution, it's understanding. Or when you stay calm and emotionally grounded, she feels safe expressing her true self. This stability allows her to trust that you won't dismiss or minimize her feelings. Or being present is about being steady, patient, and compassionate even during uncomfortable conversations. Or emotional stability reinforces the sense of safety that fosters attachment. Presence is also about timing and energy. If your mind is elsewhere or you're distracted by stress, or she will feel it. Being emotionally present requires giving her your best attention, even if for a short moment. Or it's better to have 10 minutes of full presence than hours of half-hearted attention. When she feels prioritized, her emotional bond with you strengthens. Or quality always outweighs quantity in emotional connection. Presence is the bridge between two hearts that want to understand each other. Or investing focused energy makes emotional attachment grow stronger. Empathy lies at the heart of emotional presence. It's the ability to feel what she feels or to imagine her experiences through her perspective. Empathy doesn't mean agreeing with everything. It means acknowledging her reality as valid. Or when she feels that you truly get her, her defenses lower and connection becomes effortless. Empathy allows love, respect, and understanding to flourish. Or this shared emotional space nurtures trust more than words or gifts ever could. Empathy transforms simple conversations into moments of deep emotional resonance. Or emotional presence also involves patience, not rushing her feelings or demanding openness too quickly. Every woman opens up at her own pace, and respecting that rhythm is essential. By giving her emotional space while staying consistently attentive, you show maturity and understanding. Pressure destroys connection, but gentle patience invites it. Let her come to you emotionally when she's ready, and she'll remember how safe it felt to do so. Or presence without pressure becomes irresistible because it honors her humanity. Patience in presence cultivates lasting emotional trust and comfort. To stay emotionally present, you must also know yourself. Self-awareness helps you recognize when your ego or insecurities are getting in the way, when you project your fears or distractions, or you block connection. Practice mindfulness. Be aware of your emotions and keep them balanced during interactions. The more emotionally attuned you are to yourself, or the better you can be attuned to her. This self-awareness strengthens your ability to stay calm, listen, and respond meaningfully. Or knowing yourself deeply allows you to be fully present for someone else. Ultimately, being emotionally present is about more than attraction. It's about respect, love, or an authenticity. When a woman feels your attention, empathy, and understanding, she feels emotionally safe. Or emotional presence turns ordinary interactions into powerful bonding experiences that linger in her mind and heart. It's what makes her trust you, miss you, and feel genuinely connected to you. This presence doesn't fade with time, it deepens. In a distracted world, your full attention is the rarest and most romantic gift. Or emotional presence is the heartbeat of true emotional attachment. Consistency and reliability form the backbone of emotional attachment, or they are the qualities that make a woman feel she can depend on you not only in words but in actions. When your behavior remains steady and predictable, or she feels emotionally secure. Emotional security allows her to let her guard down and trust the connection. Empty promises and changing moods create confusion. Or, while steady commitment nurtures peace, being consistent shows maturity and emotional responsibility. It tells her that you're serious and dependable. Or, consistency creates the emotional foundation upon which deep trust is built. Reliability begins with keeping your word. When you say you'll do something, follow through. Or whether it's a simple call, a plan, or a promise, fulfilling it builds credibility. Each time you honor your word, you strengthen her confidence in you. Breaking promises, or even small ones, chips away at emotional security. She remembers who shows up and who disappears. Or dependability communicates respect. It tells her that her time and feelings matter to you. Every kept promise deepens emotional intimacy. Reliability turns words into proof, and proof into emotional safety. Consistency also means emotional steadiness. If one day you're affectionate and the next you're distant, she becomes uncertain. Or emotional swings create doubt, while steady warmth fosters comfort. Emotional consistency doesn't mean suppressing your feelings. It means expressing them in a stable or respectful way. When she knows what to expect from your mood and reactions, she feels grounded. Emotional predictability removes unnecessary anxiety and replaces it with peace. Or she doesn't have to guess your intentions. She can trust them. Steady emotions make her feel safe enough to connect deeply. Reliability shows through small acts, or not grand gestures, checking in regularly, remembering important details, and being present during difficult times all matter. It's not about being perfect, it's about being dependable when it counts. A woman values a man who is there even in silence, who listens, supports, and stands firm when things get hard. Or reliability builds respect faster than charm ever could. When she knows you won't vanish at the first challenge, her emotional attachment strengthens naturally. Or dependable actions speak louder than fleeting words of affection. Consistency also applies to communication. Responding thoughtfully, staying in touch, and communicating openly create a sense of stability. Ignoring her or disappearing for days breaks emotional rhythm. When communication is balanced and respectful, it shows care and maturity. She shouldn't have to chase attention or question your interest. Clear, honest, and timely communication shows that you value the connection. Or, when she feels seen and heard consistently, she feels emotionally anchored. Consistent communication keeps the emotional connection alive and secure. Or another aspect of reliability is emotional honesty. Pretending, manipulating, or hiding your true feelings destroys trust. Or reliability isn't just about physical presence, it's about emotional transparency. If you're upset, express it calmly. If you're happy, share it sincerely. Or authentic emotions create predictability because she knows what's real. Reliability thrives on truth. When you're honest even about your flaws, she feels closer to you because vulnerability builds trust. Honest reliability invites emotional intimacy without fear or confusion. Or being consistent also means respecting boundaries, hers and yours. When you honor her space, time, and comfort levels, she feels respected, or pushing too hard or withdrawing suddenly confuses her emotionally. Consistency lies in maintaining balance, showing interest without overwhelming, or giving support without control. Respect builds reliability because it proves emotional discipline. The more predictable and respectful your behavior, or the safer she feels to open her heart. Consistency with boundaries shows emotional maturity and earns lasting trust. In relationships, or reliability often reveals itself during hard times. Anyone can be present in joy, but true reliability appears in difficulty when she faces stress, sadness, or confusion, or being there calmly, without judgment, strengthens emotional attachment deeply. You don't need to fix everything, just showing steady presence is enough, or your calm reliability becomes a source of comfort and strength. When she realizes she can lean on you emotionally, her attachment transforms into genuine trust, or reliability during storms builds bonds that last beyond fleeting emotions. Ultimately, showing consistency and reliability isn't about perfection, it's about integrity, or it means doing what you say, staying true to your values, and being emotionally available. These qualities separate short-term attraction from long-term connection. Or a woman doesn't get attached to words, she gets attached to how those words are honored through time and behavior. Reliability gives love a structure, or a rhythm that feels safe and stable. In a world full of uncertainty, reliability is rare and magnetic, or consistency and reliability turn emotional connection into lasting emotional commitment. Honest and authentic communication is the heartbeat of emotional connection. Without it, or no relationship can survive or grow meaningfully. When you communicate with honesty, you show that you value truth over comfort, sincerity over image, or authenticity builds emotional credibility. It allows her to trust your words because they come from a genuine place. Many people speak to impress, but few speak to express, or the difference lies in vulnerability and truth. Speaking authentically isn't about perfection, it's about being real. Or true communication begins when words come from the heart, not from strategy or fear. Honesty creates clarity, and clarity builds comfort. Or when a woman knows where you stand emotionally, she doesn't have to guess your intentions. Hidden motives and mixed signals only breed confusion. Or express your feelings directly, even if they're uncomfortable. Transparency eliminates unnecessary games and makes her feel safe enough to open up in return. Or emotional honesty isn't always easy, but it's always respected. Even difficult truths, when spoken kindly, create intimacy because they reflect courage and integrity. Clear or honest communication eliminates doubt and deepens emotional trust. Authentic communication also means being consistent with your words and actions. Or when what you say matches what you do, your words gain power. A woman feels emotionally secure when she can rely on your honesty, not just in speech, but in behavior. Or empty compliments or exaggerated promises may impress briefly, but they fail to build real connection. Authentic words are grounded in truth, not performance. Or when your communication is genuine and consistent, it becomes emotionally magnetic. Or alignment between words and actions strengthens emotional attachment through trust and reliability. Listening is just as vital to honest communication as speaking. Or many people focus on being heard but forget to truly hear. Authentic communication is a two-way flow. It requires openness, patience, and empathy. Or when she shares her feelings, resist the urge to interrupt or defend. Listen to understand her perspective without judgment. Or honest dialogue is impossible without genuine listening. When she feels understood, she'll communicate more openly and emotionally. Or listening validates her experience and builds mutual respect. Active, empathetic listening transforms ordinary conversations into deep emotional exchanges. Or authenticity also involves expressing your emotions openly rather than hiding behind pretense. Many men believe showing vulnerability makes them appear weak, but the opposite is true. Emotional openness is a sign of confidence and strength. When you share your thoughts, fears, and dreams, you invite her to do the same. Or vulnerability bridges emotional distance because it signals sincerity. Pretending to be perfect creates walls, while honesty creates connection. Or when she senses that your emotions are genuine, she feels safe sharing hers too. Vulnerability in communication fosters genuine emotional intimacy and trust. Or avoid manipulation or mind games in conversation. Genuine communication has no hidden agendas. If you try to control her emotions through guilt, flattery, or false promises, or she will sense it instantly. Authentic communication thrives on equality, not power. It's about expressing yourself honestly while respecting her autonomy, or speak truthfully even when it's inconvenient, because trust built on lies always collapses. A woman emotionally connects to sincerity, not performance. Or when she knows your words come from truth, not manipulation, she'll invest her emotions freely. Authenticity keeps love pure and emotionally transparent. Or honest communication also means being direct about boundaries, expectations, and needs. Avoiding difficult topics doesn't protect a relationship, it weakens it. Or whether it's discussing priorities, time, or emotional needs, clarity prevents misunderstandings. Or a woman appreciates a man who expresses his truth respectfully rather than hiding behind silence. Directness isn't rudeness, it's maturity. Or when you can communicate your limits and values honestly, it shows emotional intelligence. She'll feel more comfortable doing the same, leading to mutual understanding. Or open discussions about boundaries create balance, harmony, and lasting emotional respect. Authentic communication requires emotional control and compassion. Or being honest doesn't mean being harsh. Words have power, and how you deliver them matters. Speak truth with kindness, even when emotions run high. Or expressing frustration without cruelty shows discipline and care. It's possible to be honest without being hurtful, and that balance strengthens emotional closeness. Or when she knows your honesty comes from love, not anger, she'll trust your heart even during conflict. Or compassionate honesty maintains respect while deepening emotional connection. In the end, or communicating honestly and authentically means living truthfully, not just speaking it. It's about showing your real self without fear or performance. Or authentic communication nurtures trust, attraction, and emotional depth that manipulation never can. Or when your words reflect your true thoughts and your actions support those words, she feels secure. Emotional attachment grows from honesty because it provides stability. Or transparency and genuine intimacy. Speak truthfully, listen deeply, and express sincerely. Or authenticity in communication is the bridge from conversation to genuine emotional connection. Or being supportive and vulnerable is the balance that strengthens emotional intimacy and builds lasting trust. Support shows that you care about her well-being, or while vulnerability shows that you trust her with your true self. When you combine these two, you create a powerful emotional bond that grows naturally. Or support without vulnerability can feel distant, and vulnerability without support can feel unstable. The two together form a foundation of mutual respect and emotional depth. Or being open and encouraging shows her that you're not only reliable but also real. Support and vulnerability together form the essence of emotional closeness. Or support means being there not only when life is easy, but also when it's difficult. Or a woman feels emotionally attached to someone who stands by her side through both joy and pain. Support isn't about solving her problems, or it's about standing with her while she faces them. When you show genuine interest in her challenges, she feels valued and emotionally safe. Your presence, even in silence, or communicates care. Small acts of understanding, listening, reassuring, encouraging mean more than grand gestures. Or true support is shown through steady presence during both calm and storm. Vulnerability requires courage because it involves showing your real emotions without fear of judgment. Or many people hide behind confidence or indifference, thinking that openness makes them weak. In truth, vulnerability reveals strength and authenticity. Or when you share your struggles, fears, or insecurities honestly, you make her feel trusted. Or it shows her that you believe she's capable of understanding and accepting you as you are. Vulnerability breaks emotional walls and replaces them with trust. Or opening your heart invites her to do the same, deepening emotional connection naturally. Supportiveness also means celebrating her growth and individuality, or encouraging her to chase dreams, develop skills, and embrace her passions builds a foundation of respect. A supportive man doesn't compete with her progress, he celebrates it. Or when you genuinely want to see her succeed, she feels emotionally secure around you. Support is not control, it's empowerment. Or your encouragement tells her that you care about her happiness, not just your own needs. This kind of emotional generosity strengthens her trust and affection, or supporting her growth nurtures a bond rooted in respect and admiration. Vulnerability helps her see your humanity, which creates emotional equality. Or when you reveal your doubts or fears, she no longer sees you as someone distant or guarded. She sees you as someone real, someone she can relate to. Or pretending to be perfect builds emotional walls, while admitting imperfection builds connection. Or vulnerability invites understanding because it removes the masks that block intimacy. It allows her to know you beyond your surface, beyond your confidence. Or showing your true self inspires her to open her heart fully in return. Being supportive also involves emotional patience. Sometimes, or she may not need advice. She just needs someone who listens and understands. Trying to fix everything can make her feel unheard. Instead, or being present and patient allows her to process emotions safely. Support means holding space for her feelings without rushing them, or your calm understanding becomes her emotional refuge. This form of support creates a sense of stability that words cannot express. Or emotional patience in support builds a safe space for vulnerability and trust. Vulnerability should also come with self-awareness. It's not about oversharing or seeking pity, or it's about expressing emotions responsibly and honestly. When you reveal your feelings thoughtfully, it creates mutual respect. Or sharing your struggles or fears doesn't make you less strong, it makes you relatable. It tells her that you trust her emotional capacity, or this trust deepens the connection because it turns emotional honesty into partnership. Vulnerability handled with balance brings two hearts closer together, or self-aware vulnerability fosters trust and emotional balance in a relationship. Support and vulnerability together create emotional reciprocity. Or when you support her and show your own emotions, it encourages her to do the same. Relationships thrive when both partners feel safe enough to lean on each other. Or it's not about who is stronger, it's about being strong together. Mutual openness transforms communication and builds intimacy beyond words. Or through shared support and openness, both hearts synchronize emotionally. When support meets vulnerability, love becomes mutual, balanced, and deeply fulfilling. Ultimately, or being supportive and vulnerable means loving without fear and caring without condition. It's about being strong enough to hold her pain and brave enough to show your own. Or this combination forms the truest kind of emotional connection, one based on honesty, empathy, and acceptance. When she feels supported and sees your vulnerability, or she bonds with your heart, not just your image. Emotional attachment grows from that space of mutual truth and compassion, or support and vulnerability together create the deep emotional attachment every lasting relationship needs.